What's up, everybody? Welcome to another exciting episode of me playing Balrog and playing ranked match with said crappy Balrog. I'm sure there probably won't be a whole lot of people watching because of the final round, but probably not any less than usual. Why is the screen shaking? Is it just Abigail doing Abigail things? Does Abigail just make the screen shake by being Abigail? It's not something I've noticed before. Okay, so Abigail's fastest move is his crouching light kick. Although... Nope, I did that wrong. He's got the frame 1 armor, I think. I think it's frame 1 armor. Let me look that up. I need to practice against this guy. Would be nice if that actually updated so we could get the common move names again, so I don't have to figure out what each thing is. Nitro Blitz, I'm assuming, is what it is. No. EX Nitro Charge, that's what it's called. Oh, it's on frame 3, okay. So you can media Abigail, that's good to know. So... that did not say reversal. Capcom, why? Okay. Is he set to block after the... Okay, block after the first attack. Interesting, okay. That's not something I can do. Not something I can do either. I could do that if I really wanted to, but that would be dumb. Okay, that's a whipping point. Ugh. Coffee tastes like dirt. Don't buy Folgers, people. It is liquid dirt. This is an anti-sponsor. I am sponsored to talk down to Folgers. Actually, no. If for whatever reason Folgers ever decided to sponsor me in the future, that would be a bad thing to say. Not that they ever would. Alright, Chun-Li. Oh, they're one of those Chun-Lis. Oh man, did not space that right. I swore I blocked that. Why is this guy jumping so much? I need to do more crouching heavy punches so I can catch him. Oh man, I dropped that. Oh, he went for it. Why are you mashing? Okay, tick throws. Trying to tick throw again. Oh man. Man, this guy's a diamond? Unless he just doesn't play Chun-Li. He's jumping, he's mashing. He's just doing stuff. Not working for him. He better change up his tactics if he wants to take a set.
Round one. Fight.
Oh, he did the neutral jump again. Oh. Man, he loves those. Oh, kinda wrong. Come on, do the jump. Do the jump. Or that. I mean, that's too slow. Ah, damn it, that's gonna hurt. Watch the toes. This guy is flinchy as all hell. Is he gonna do another neutral jump? Nope, not another neutral jump. Okay, he doesn't use... Okay, that was dumb of me. Oh man, those confirms. Flinchy, flinchy, flinchy. And he's not even using his EX spinning bird kick. He's not using spinning bird kick at all. Just doing a bunch of stuff into Kikosho, and he's not even following it up with Oki or anything. And I have to play better than that to deal with my Rog at least. I don't know if a lot of people have just been letting him get away with doing that crap or what. I'll take it though, that's some free league points right there. Nope. Get that 2-bar out of there. Or 3-bar, I don't know, I was only half looking. Okay, so what are we gonna practice on Abigail? Alright, let's do one of Abigail's favorite gimmicky tricks. Okay. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, we'll do a couple of those. Alright, let's do okay. Oh, okay, that's bad. Oh, hey, what's up? Boy, that puts on some weird block stun. I can see why Abigail's get away with it. If you mash that, you can get that. Looks like I'm gonna have to mash if he does that. Oh, that's cool. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess you can see how I play ROG. I play a really unsafe ROG, though. I'll let you know right now. Just doing ranked stuff. Playing on a Smurf, trying to get to Master. Although this is technically not a Smurf anymore. Yeah, I like Balrog because people, like, there's a lot of different ways to play him. There's not just one specific way. You can be the risk taker, or you can be the guy who just plays footsies the whole time. Oh man. Okay. Okay, he's playing footsies. I got footsies too, sort of. Oh man. Oh, I didn't have charge. Oh, damn it. Damn it. I don't know why I did that. Oh, I did the EX. It's gonna be damage. Shoot. I should have known better. That's what happens. Oh man, I flinched. Shoot, that wasn't a real thing. Damn it, I am mistiming that. What? Freaking. Shoot. Well, that's gonna be it. Shoot. I suck so hard versus Zangief. It's just one mistake and that's it. Yeah, if he's playing a lot worse than normal, he's still enough to kick my ass. Because all it takes is just one hit that gets armored, one hit that gets dropped. I'm messing up my crouching heavy punches, so he's getting free jump-ins. On the bright side, I'm not losing many league points for this, so... Alright.
Round one. Fight.
Oh, damn it, not close enough. Ah, messing up my footsies by that much. That was a crouching heavy punch. I would freaking time that wrong. Of course I jump. I always jump. I am as predictable as all hell against Zangief because he conditions me so easily. I can't deal with grapplers. Oh. I jumped! Well, okay, that was an EX. Where the hell is my charge? My charges aren't coming out. My armor isn't coming out either. I just got perfected because like 3 inputs in a row just failed. That tilts me a lot. That's what I was trying to do, but I just wasn't timing it right. My gosh, I just got gimmicked hard because every single input I did to answer his stuff that works as an answer didn't work. I did EX screw smash, I get interrupted out of that anyway. I do a freaking crouching heavy punch, it comes out as a heavy punch straight because season 3. Actually that's a season 2.5 thing. Because they just hate charge characters. This seems to put like... Yeah, this puts on like block stun that makes it hard to do that. I know that's something that you should be able to do. Yeah, that doesn't work. Crouching jab is what I'm doing. But, like I said, there's a weird block stun on Abigail's standing medium punch that, like, it kind of puts you at a negative edge when you try pressing it. Yeah, no, Deeps are just gonna body me.
You are close to ranking in the top 5,000.
Boy, this is a matchup that I really need to learn that I suck against. I just let juries do jury stuff on me and it works.
Round 1. Fight.
That was way off. Oh, of course I drop it. Of course I drop it. Why wouldn't I? That's just... I forget that her standing medium punch is... Or her standing medium kick is like 5 frames startup. I tried a crouching light punch. That doesn't work. Where's my anti-air? There's my anti-air. Of course it's when it doesn't work that it comes out. Where's my follow-up? I swear it's like my freaking buttons just aren't coming out. Of course. That wasn't a freaking heavy punch straight. That was just a regular heavy punch. I hate that stupid charge system. You walk forward just ever so slightly and it comes out as a charge, even after you've let go of charge for like 3 seconds. Already off to a wonderful start. No, I could beat this guy if my buttons were actually working.
Fight.
Oh, no autocorrect, of course. Why would I V-skill? I know he's gonna neutral jump. Of course. Not close enough. Where's my block? He just freaking neutral jumps and I can't block it. The recovery on that is not that bad. No V skill. That's nice. Wow. Just freaking mash it out.
You lose.
I'm so pissed that he just did that. And that it worked, because that wasn't doing a real block string. See, that Zangief left me tilted, and now I just can't do shit. It's just how it is sometimes. See, that doesn't seem to even work consistently. Like, you see me mashing it, that's the only way that it comes out. And even then, it didn't come out there. Yeah. Like, you have to do it preemptively. No, that doesn't... Mashing it as hard as humanly possible doesn't work. Seems like there's like a really strict timing to it. So I can only interrupt Abigail's fake frame traps sometimes.
You are currently ranked in the top 10,000 in the world.
Alright, we got a Vega. This is a matchup I'm at least a little more familiar with.
Fight!
Oh, corner switching. I could have just got him there. Kind of froze though. Where's my anti-air? Oh, that came from behind. How did that come from behind when I was in the corner? I guess it's 2D fighter logic.
Round 2.
I should know better.
Fight!
What? I did not do a charge. I was holding back to block. That seems like such a gimmicky thing. Okay, there he's blocking that. I wish I didn't get that wrong. I almost lost that.
Final round. Fight!
Oh, there it goes. I should not be jumping in when he has a meter. Oh, I almost got that. I just let him have that fake thing. Again with the grab. It started lagging and I started freezing. Like I just started choking up. It's always command grabs.
Round one.
Alright.
Fight.
Oh, of course. You're serious? He walked up from that distance. He just freaking mashes on wake up. I should have done an overhead. How did that?
Round two. Fight.
No anti-air. Gosh, that was ambiguous. Why does it attack backwards? And why was that my anti-air? I was way off. Time that off. I would time that wrong. That's okay, he did something punishable.
You win.
I'm really disappointed in myself right now and how I'm playing. Having kind of a hump here at this 16,000 mark.
Fight.
Time that way off. I just let him forward dash into a freaking... Okay. Of course, I messed up time the meaty. I'll take it.
Round two. Fight.
Oh, wasn't close enough. Oh, that's right. Is that plus? Can't remember. All these F dashes and the command grabs.
You win.
I lost a set to that guy. That hurts. No, that's his, that's actually his parry that he's got. His V-Trigger 2 is a parry. It's a parry that he can follow up into like an upper kick that'll launch you and he can do some juggles. Yeah, it's... Think of like Akuma's parry that he has, where he does the parry and then he launches you. That's kind of how it is. Okay, so... hurt. Okay, so it seems... Maybe it's just me, but it seems like it's easier. It seems like it's easier to interrupt that when I'm from standing. Maybe that's just me. Also, yeah, okay, so crouching light kick does. Oh, that pushes him too far back. He's I can't remember how plus he is, but basically the way it works is that the first hit of his standing medium punch, or the first active frame, I think, doesn't hit low, doesn't hit crouching opponents, so you can actually do a crouching 4 frame in order to beat him out, or a crouching 3 frame, if he tries to do that as a frame trap. So his standing medium punch is plus 5 on block, 9 frame startup, so if you do a 4 frame, it should take priority over the 4 frame if you do a standing 4 frame. So like if I do a standing 4 frame, that wasn't a good example. Did I not set him properly? Maybe I didn't set him properly. Okay, let me... Okay, we're having a mash. Yeah, okay. So that's accurate, okay. But that's even harder. There is a window where you can do that. Okay, maybe you have to do it from standing. Maybe you do have to do it from standing. Come on, stop doing charges. There we go. Okay, so yeah, that does work, but from what I'm getting, it's only from standing, but that doesn't make sense. If I mash, it doesn't come out. Yeah, it seems to only be when I'm standing and then I go into crouching, which is weird. It's not the... Yeah, it is the hitbox. So, like, the way that his standing medium punch works, I believe, they had a video on it. The way that it is that the first active frame whiffs on most crouching characters. The only exceptions are Abigail, Birdie, Urian, and Zangief. Like, the bigger characters. But every other character, it'll whiff on the first active frame if you're crouching. So, that gives you 1 extra frame to stuff it with a crouching light punch. That's why it works. Otherwise, if I do a standing light punch, he's gonna beat it out every time because of the priority system. Now if I do a standing light kick, then yeah, it can work. Although it doesn't seem like I can do it when I'm crouching. It might hit meaty when I'm crouching or something. Oh, of course, yeah. It definitely hits meaty while I'm crouching because first active frame doesn't hit while crouching, so that makes sense. He's actually plus 5 on it if you're crouching. Sorry, plus 6, not plus 5. Yeah, he's plus 6 if he hits you while crouching. That makes sense. So it'll take priority over even a standing light kick if you're crouching. So you want to be standing when you block that move. That makes sense. We can get at it with theory. Realistically, you'd probably want to do that so you can push him away. Why am I drinking dirt coffee? I know why, because I need the caffeine. Yeah, Abigail uses standing medium punch all the time, so if you see that they're doing that to try to bully you in the corner, just start standing up and be ready to punish with a crouching light punch.
You are close to ranking in the top 5.
Oh, this is that same Chun. That Chun that was super free the last time. I wonder if he's adjusted at all. He was just kind of jumping and mashing buttons. Very unlike most Chuns I see.
Round 1. Fight.
Okay, he hasn't learned. Oh, that was a bad conversion. Oh, hit the fuzzy guard. Oh, I timed that, but... Oh, he's doing that. Alright, we're gonna do a neutral jump again. No neutral jump. We learned. Oh man, that was a bad conversion too. Oh, they're gonna keep blocking that. That's -2 though, unless they hit meaty. And that just went right through my standing light punch. I should have done medium. Kind of flinched. It didn't hit because of fuzzy guarding, and I'll explain that in a second. Oh man, I messed that up. We got the frame kills. We got those. Okay, so fuzzy guarding is basically where, like, similar to Abigail's standing medium punch, the first active frame of crouching does not hit crouching of standing medium punch. So if I meaty standing medium punch and someone does a crouching hit, then it will take priority over the standing medium punch on wake up. It'll whiff. Only if they're doing an attack though. It's kind of weird. Oh man, I'm timing that so off. Oh my gosh. Wanna do another one? Oh my gosh. Oh, I should have known. I'll explain after I'm finished with this match. No anti-air. Oh my gosh, always with the... Boy! Perfect. Just enough to kill him. I almost dropped that. I almost let him get me with grab gimmicks. Okay, so I'll show you in training what fuzzy guarding is. Yeah, that Chun's not very good. He just kind of relies on really gimmicky stuff and really fake stuff, and I almost fell for it for a little while. Okay, so we're gonna switch out of Abigail. We're gonna play. We'll just pick Rog for an example, because Rog has a crouching 4 frame that we can use as an example. Although you could technically do like just about any crouching move, I think. Okay, so if we set his wake up options, okay, if we set it to crouching light punch, and you know what, we'll set this one because I just want to see if this actually works. Okay, did that say reversal? I don't know. No, it's not saying reversal. Please, game. Please just let me have a reversal. It says the input right there. Okay, thank you. Alright, we're good. So if we set that, make sure he's quick rising. Yep, okay. So if I do this combo in the corner, actually no, we want him to. Well, yeah, I think it works on quick rise too. Oops. Alright. Okay, it only works as a meaty, I think, because it's the last frame. That makes sense. Back recovery. Yeah, you see how it whiffed him and he took priority? That's because this, on its very last active frame, like goes, it's hard to explain, but yeah, basically you can wake up crouching and your hurt box will actually be invincible to the very last active frame of this. So you can do that as an advantage. If he just wakes up, you know, crouching though, like crouch blocking, it'll still hit him while he's blocking. So it's only if people know the tech and know that they can wake up with the crouching button. I don't know that Chun actually knew that. I think they probably were just getting lucky with a wake up crouching jab. So yeah, it is something to use at your discretion. Let's see, if I set this, will he be able to do this? Yeah, you see that? You can do that too. You can do any crouching move because the very last active frame is up, going up on that. You specifically have to back wake up, or it has to be a meaty. The whole reason why you're able to do it is because it's hitting on the very last active frame, and the very last active frame can be crouched through that method. So what's happening is, yeah, it's just completely going through the active frame because he's starting a crouching move, and that is in turn kind of going through the hurt box, or the hitbox, I mean. Yeah, see, although you can, if you really want, see, like, you can do something cheeky like that, like, you can always delay it. But yeah, you kind of have to do it right. Now, I think that he might be able to just do it. Let me check something. Because standing medium punch, that's just how its hitbox works. Like, you see how it kind of hits higher up? The very last active frame, I believe, goes kind of more up in the air like that, so it actually loses its hitbox for crouching opponents who do that, or any other crouching move. That's just how it works. That was a thing that was way more common in Street Fighter 4, but yeah. And you can thank Brian F for that little piece of information. I don't take credit for knowing that. Yeah, the meaty whiffs on back roll specifically. Only if you hit on the very last active frame, and only if they wake up crouching with a button. But then there's other options you can do if they start doing that.
Win this battle, and you'll have a
Is this that same...
streak
I think this is that same jury. Yeah, that's what. That's kind of similar.
Fight.
Of course, it's a cross-up. Why am I trying to beat that? Jab anti-airs. Wow, I'm just getting styled like crazy. See, I don't really know her hurtbox. Of course. Where is my charge? Of course I guessed wrong. Of course I guessed wrong.
Round 2.
I almost had that too. Gosh, that hurtbox is obnoxious. And I messed up my meaty. I am so... Okay, this is lagging. I still don't really know what buttons to use against her in neutral. Oh my gosh, she's going for it. Wow. He just loves those raw CAs to challenge everything I do. And they work for him, so why not do it? I'm playing like an idiot here. I am just getting stuffed by everything. I am not interrupting her buttons because I don't realize that standing medium kick hits from like full screen and has no real hurtbox in neutral. I need to freaking learn her space. Okay, yeah. I need to learn her space. You know what, I'm actually gonna... I have to check that because that's what I'm eating mostly in neutral with her, is her freaking standing medium kick. It just seems like a really good neutral tool. Probably because it started lagging. I don't blame him. Gosh, I suck versus jury. Hopefully I can try to figure some stuff out though with her footsies, because that's where I really struggle right now. Huh.
Let me hear your sweet scream.
She just makes no logical sense for me right now, just because all of her stuff is super weird. She has a 5-frame that like works as an anti-air, it works as a good poking tool, and it has like 2 hits. Okay. Is that the button? No. What button is it? Okay. I think those are the 2 that I... Yeah, okay, it's that button. Let's see. Okay. We have to set the recording first. Okay, I think standing light punch will hit that. that. That leaves her upper body really intact. Okay. So standing light punch is what I need to be using against that. I need to practice that more. Standing light punch at least seems to work. I need to figure out what I can do against her standing heavy kick too, because that's another one that she can just do in neutral, and I don't really seem to have any answers for it. Probably standing heavy punch in those cases. I don't know. We'll experiment more with it after this round.
You are currently ranked in the top 2,000 in North America.
Surprised more Karings don't use her her parry, because she can like cancel her specials into the parry, which is crazy. Super good on block. Turns an unsafe move into a like parry follow-up, so if someone tries to punish, they'll get parried. I guess it is more beat heavy. Why did I jump? Oh, that lagged a little bit.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh man. Oh. Lagging. Couldn't even tell if they were in front of me. I tried to do a V skill there, and it did not come out.
You win.
Like, after I was doing the wreckage in the air, that was gonna kill him. Little laggy with this guy.
Round 1. Fight.
They're always just right at the perfect spot, and I don't even realize it. Oh man. Cross-ups. See, those instances are when you want to do the punch records. They add more stun. Oh man. Got my number on footsies. Screwed that up. That's gonna hurt. Not gonna kill me. Got him with the frame trap. That was a real hard bank right there.
You win.
I was hoping he would try to like flinch or jump or walk forward or something with a V-skill punch, but it's alright. The V-trigger made it safe. I would have been falling into a block string frame trap thingy. Would have been fine. That was me doing something really stupid. No, they can't 3-frame on that. V-skill punch into V-trigger cancel on block into medium punch straight is a 3-frame frame trap. There's actually exactly a 3-frame gap, so it's just enough to make people start to kind of panic. Okay, back to this thing. Okay. Alright, I'm learning. Standing heavy punch, good poking tool. Let's see about crouching medium punch. Gosh, the active frames of that are crazy. What is that, 4 active frames? Let me check this really quick. Uh-oh. Okay. Jury. 113. Well, that's confusing as hell. I'm guessing there's like a total of, it looks like maybe 5 active frames, if that's how that math works. Or maybe 4. In any case, that's, even if it's 3 active frames, it's still enough to be a pain in neutral. I can see why juries just do it. Even if it whiffs, I can still get hit by it. Okay, crouching medium punch does not seem to work. Standing heavy punch seems like a very good contender. There's a point though where that kind of like goes through the standing light punch. It's such a fast button though, I'd have to pretty much do the standing heavy punch preemptively. I want to see. Okay. How positive is standing medium punch? How negative is it? On block, it's either 2 or -1. I'm assuming it's 2 if it's up close, and -1 if it's at a distance. If it only hits on the last hit. Or maybe it's the opposite. I don't know. I can't read jury's frame data very well because it's just got tons of slashes and parentheses, and I need to ask a jury player what that means. Yeah, okay, so actually no, jury's got a 3-frame. What am I doing? Okay, so hers is standing light punch. Yeah, okay, so that was 6 frames. There we go. Okay, so if we set her to guard all, see, that's a frame trap. They can't stuff it. So basically going into this, doing that will pretty much guarantee block pressure unless they EXDP or, you know, whatever. So like, what even is her EXDP? Is it just DP? Let me experiment with this really quick. Okay, so it actually is like punch DP. That's weird. Jury and her weird kick attacks that are actually punches. Okay, we're gonna restart. And we're gonna set guard recovery to EXDP. And it did not say reversal. Great. I love it when this happens. Still no. Even though I'm doing the input, the game's like, what input? There we go. Okay. It's like if you try to buffer it ahead of time, it screws up, but then if you do it too late, it doesn't register it either, so. Okay. So yeah, if I do like this, see? And that's actually what killed me one round, is that they actually used critical art after it on block. However, I can do something like yeah, like I can bait it, but I mean, yeah. It's kind of like, I don't know too many people who would actually do a reversal for that. Oh, okay. Well, I'm actually going to take a quick break. Gotta eat some supper here. So I'll be back in probably like 15 or so. Okay, I'm back a little preemptively. Sorry about that. Guess it was a false alarm. Not gonna eat supper yet. Gotta wait for it to cook. I wonder. Nah. That's obviously it. Nah. Too many hits. So yeah, what I was saying is that, yeah, it beats 3 frames if you do medium punch straight specifically. If you do light punch straight, it's a block string. So you can choose what you want to do. So like if I set them to that, yeah, see how they're stuck in block stun, they can't respond. So if you want to like keep pressure on them, then, you know, in neutral you can be like way back here, and if you're like 1v skill punch away from getting your meter, then you can like go in like that, and then do something like that, except, you know, actually hit them. Alright, so tested that. We're just gonna keep doing that. I wanna see. Okay, so yeah, standing light punch definitely works if I can do it right. What about... Okay, crouching medium punch works too, but it seems tighter because it's slower. That works too. Yeah, that's really tight. Okay, that works as well, but it does not connect into anything else. You can hear her friggin' rubber squeaking every time she does that move. It's funny. Aw, man. That does not connect. Oh man. Crouching does not work. That's tough. There's a little gap in there. Okay, so that's her distance with that. So if we're standing, she's standing right there at the beginning. Okay, it's like once I cross that red line, I'm in her territory. And once I cross the line, crouching, just about. Okay, so we know the range of that button now. If I really wanted to. Just do something stupid like that. Okay. Yeah, that is a really good poke for her in neutral. I don't know if they buffed it or what. I don't remember it being that good. Okay, now we're gonna try. Okay, so on. Okay, crouching medium punch is a good whip punch for that. Let's see how far that reaches. Okay. So it reaches about 1 cube or 2. Good to know. So if I can stand right outside of that, I can do that. Good to know. I need to be stuffing that. Dang, that actually has... That has quite a hurt box. I can take advantage of that. Oh man, now we're cooking. Why haven't I been doing that? Holy crap. Okay, that doesn't work from... Does seem a little specific. Okay, I actually want to just do... Okay, we just want to block like that. Because it might be that it was just interrupting the next one. Which that might be the case. Okay. Okay, that's way easier to do with crouching medium punch. Yeah, way easier with crouching. Although you still can do that from that distance, apparently. Oh, okay, I gotta... There's this timing to that. I'm learning things. Thanks, Toddler, for the season pass. I owe you one. It's helping me figure out jury footsies, which I never was able to learn before because of that. Oh man, we got Captain Guile. Looks more like a Nazi than a airline pilot.
You are currently ranked in the top 10,000 in the world.
You didn't hear what I said? Oh, I just thank you for getting me the season passes.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, there comes the back fist. Oh, there it is. Ah, timed that wrong.
Round 2. Fight.
There it is. Oh, that was way off. Oh man, I messed that up. Caught him jumping. Man, I dropped that.
You win.
I was one record from killing him, and I don't know what I did. I guess I just kind of hesitated. Didn't input it fast enough. I really don't have that hard of a time with most Guiles. I don't know what it is about Guile. I mean, Balrog does kind of favor the matchup.
Fight.
I mean, he's still going with it. Wow, that was a frame trap too. Get that optimal meter gain. All specials.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh man, I timed that wrong. Timed that wrong too. Man. Oh, now he blocked it. Oh, he would. Oh, man. I knew that. I knew that was coming. Why did I jump in? Don't jump in on Guile, kids. You've learned a valuable lesson today. Oh man. There's the switch. Wow, I messed that up. We'll take the trade.
You win.
I'm pretty sure that, yeah, that trade's a 3-frame jab if he does a 4-frame. Unless he tried to do a fake frame trap. I'm looking up the frame date on that. That was what, his knee bazooka. Yeah, that was his knee bazooka. Oh, it's -3 on block. Yeah, there's no reason why that should have traded, unless I was just really bad at blocking it. Oh wait, no, knee bazooka is the one that he does the upside down kick. Isn't it? No, that's reverse spin kick. Yeah. Yeah, there's no reason why I should have traded with that. That's weird. Okay, now it's time to eat. Food is done. Yeah, Guile, Vega, Karin, Cammy isn't actually bad unless they're really, really AIDS Cammies. Really good Cammies can just destroy me. Those matchups, like Urian too, Ed I'm decent at, but that's because he's Ed. I got those matchups pretty well. It's ones like Jury and freaking Jury and Colleen and Geef, where with Geef I feel like I still try to do the right things. Like I know what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to do standing heavy punch and not rush in. I still somehow end up losing that script after a little while. Abigail, Birdie, any character with command grab pretty much. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, I have my food. It's soup though, so it's very hot. So I just gotta wait till it cools, I guess. I'm gonna be muting my mic though, in between matches while I eat, because I know you guys don't want me to just be slurping on the mic. That sounds really gross. I don't want to be one of those streamers. Okay, I can really work with that if I can get fast enough to react. Okay, now let me try with like moving. Okay, with that. So what I'm noticing is the moment she starts talking, that's when the hurt box shows up, and that's when I can punish her. Although she doesn't always talk. But when she does, I can make the good audio cue to do that. Okay. Standing heavy punch just seems like a good poking tool against Jury in general, though, in neutral. So yeah, I have to kind of... That's good. If I can stay just outside of her reach, then I can walk up and punish it while it's still active. I'm learning stuff. Oh man. Wow, that's actually... If I time that just precisely, I wonder. Oh man, I can't even do that. I just have to time it like frame perfect. Like that. That wasn't a real thing. Ah, man. Almost got to 10. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Damn it. Getting so close, and I psych myself out. That's hard to do consistently. Oddly enough, that kind of brought me to a sweat. Having that much focus. I don't know if I'm going to be that focused in the round. Let's try this one 10 times first. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh man. We'll count that one. That's 9. 10. Okay, so that one is a lot easier to do. The crouching heavy punch one, I almost have to kind of micro walk up to her while she's still in her active frames. While she's still in her recovery frames, I guess. And if I walk too close, then that happens. Damn. I imagine this is kind of boring to watch, so I'm not going to do it too much longer. But I'm trying to get this in muscle memory, and that's the only way to do it. So if I do that, and it hits meaty, and then I were to V-trigger cancel, wouldn't be bad. That's tough, but it's doable. I'll have to remember that one. Oh, I don't know what else I should be practicing here. Sorry, messaging a friend. Okay. We're just gonna set her to a dummy. Just gonna mess around. So I want to see just how much recovery her EXDP has. That's what I'm gonna do. You know, if the game actually registers my inputs. Well, it did the input, it did not register it. Still no. Really? Okay, I did it as slow as humanly possible while still being an input. Okay, we're gonna set her to guard after first attack. And we're gonna set him to normal recovery. Alright. So if we do this. Interesting. Okay, that's gotta be kind of strict timing though. Gosh, that's hard against Jury. Okay, I'm gonna have to practice just that individually. Man. Wait a minute. I was too late that time. Man. You know what? We're gonna go to the right corner. We're just gonna try this. That seems hard. Is it even worth it at that point? And it has some recovery to it. I'm doing EX. I don't know why it's not registering as EX here. Okay, there we go. It shows I'm pressing 2 punches, although I guess it counts as 1 for some reason at first. Why does it keep coming out as forward punch and then forward to that? Yeah, I don't know. Still doing it. It's like the buffer gets confused or something. You have to really take it slow. Catch her while she's like right at knee level. Well, not knee level, like chest level. Okay. Now we gotta try this. That's gonna be the hard one. I really got to delay that one. That wasn't too triggered. I just have to really keep my eye on her. Then it's not so bad. Boy, that took about an hour. Not really, but that took a while. Oh, my soup is still scalding hot, so hopefully it'll be a little more digestible after this round. You know, if I were better at editing, I might just cut out all the training mode parts. I don't know if people even really enjoy watching that part, because it does seem kind of boring and tedious. I'm just labbing, and labbing is not really fun. It's just homework.
Round 1.
This guy again. Oh, come on. Oh, okay, he's watching. That's a meaty. That wasn't real. That's a thing. I was blocking that. Okay. Kikoken into Kokosho multiple times. That's really gimmicky. Oh, come on. Where's the... Okay, he's ready to punish that. Neutral jumps into the freaking... Wow, that was interesting. Okay. Oh, there it comes. Tech throws, we got those.
You win.
He's not the only one who can tick throw, although I can't like get, you know, infinite throw loops on him because my walk speed isn't crazy because I don't have chicken legs. That's something that Chun's got over him, that's for sure. She's got those thunder thighs that just give her like maximum walk speed. Which, I mean, some guys are into that, so. What's up, Goldface FGC? How you doing today? Have you been watching Final Round at all? That's where I imagine most people are. Huh. Did I not set her? Oh, right, because that's a... Look at that damage. That is an optimal combo. Although, actually, we might be able to get more if we can do tap. Let me see. I screwed that up. Let's just do mid-screen. $526? That's literally like the same amount. Interesting. Let me see something. That doesn't quite stun. Almost stuns. I was gonna say, if that just outright stunned, that would be awesome. I'm gonna try the other one, the other combo, and see if that stuns. Because if we can stun Jury off of that, that would be great. I'd be a happy camper from that. Kevin Malone Chili. Kevin Malone Chili. I like that name. You're going down, Kevin Malone Chili. I don't care if you're Master. I don't care if you're Akuma.
Round one.
Arguably one of my worst matchups.
Fight.
Okay, he's ready. He's watching. Oh man, I traded. I swore I blocked that. Oh man. That option select though. Man. Okay, that was a weird lag thing. I would have not gotten hit by it anyway, but he just like frame skipped there. Oh, where's my charge? That crouching heavy punch. Maybe that's something I can practice. Oh, I know better. What am I doing? That's gonna hurt. Of course, he wasn't gonna fall for that a second time. I screwed up there.
You lose.
I should always F-dash when he does his demon flip into Hadokens. I know this. Right now to him, I'm just an Unga Boxer player. Is he even gonna run it back? Okay, he will. Good.
Round one. Fight.
Oh, I buffered that, and that somehow still came out. Even though it whipped. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Why did I press a button? What's up, Brickfield? How you doing? Welcome to me getting my ass whipped by a Master Akuma, but I'm turning it around. Ah, that freaking crouching heavy punch. I keep underestimating it. Ah, shoot. I timed that wrong. There's the EXDP. Should have blocked that. Why am I getting hit by these? Empty jump low is like something that everybody does. I just let him walk up to me and grab me. I didn't expect him to have that long of a grab reach. I thought Akuma's grab reach was stubbier. Guess not. Gosh, what is the startup on that thing? That wasn't a light punch. That's gonna hurt. Of course, instant overhead. I don't even see Akuma's doing the instant overhead, so I'll give him that. That's good. That's it. Where's my input? He gets Oki after his V reversal? I've never seen that before. How good is Zangief right now? Not really good in the grand scheme of things. I think he's like lower mid tier. Around probably the same place where Balrog is, I think. He might be just mid tier. But he still kicks Balrog's ass. He still has every tool, which is jab and SPD. And V-skill. Those are his three tools that he needs to beat Balrog. Knowing those three things, you can just abuse that. And Balrog has a very hard time dealing with it. Man, I was free that round. I suck so bad against Akuma. And that's something I'm going to practice really quick here, after I finish my soup. I wouldn't go to that length. There's actually a good amount of thinking that comes with playing Zangief. Because on one hand, yeah, his SPDs are very scary, and if I read wrong, then I eat a lot of damage. But if he reads wrong, and I read right, then he eats a lot of damage. So, I mean, it can kind of go both ways. I just have really, really, really bad, like, reading skills with Zangief. I always go for the opposite of what he does. Like, every time, never fail. Alright, we're just gonna chill here on the character select screen a bit. We gotta eat this stuff before it goes cold. You know, That's a question for debate. Do you eat soup or do you drink it? Because I mean, I'm eating potatoes right now in my soup. So technically I'm eating it. But then men only eat solids. Well, hey, this thing has solids in it, and it's surrounded by liquid. So technically, it is solids. Oh man, I've been doing it wrong this whole time. Give me a second. Ugh. Okay, that works. You were right, that's the way better way to do it. I feel so alive now. So you eat ice? Frozen liquids? I mean, technically it still dissolves into a liquid there, so. So you eat fish? That's what a pescatarian means. That's funny. They don't have Kappa Pride on here, so it just comes out as the Kappa emote and then Pride. Oh, PlayStation. Sorry guys. I know me sitting here eating soup isn't really the best entertainment standpoint. Oh man. Dude, we got the sunflower color? Where's that sunflower color? I guess this sort of counts like sunflower. I guess it must be his, like his 11, 12, 13, or 14 or something.
Are you gonna pay me to train you?
Okay. Take a break from soup. Okay, I'm assuming this is standing heavy punch. What's that move that he does? Okay, that move. Alright, so we're just gonna... We're just gonna do that. Alright, I gotta... That's kind of stubby now that I see it. But I think the issue comes when I'm pressing, yeah, when I'm pressing buttons. That has some good active frames. So I just gotta bait it out. Easy as that. Stay just out of that reach. I can probably whiff punish with that. Yeah, if I'm close enough. So that's a similar case to the jury standing hard kick. I can punish it if I'm not pressing buttons first. He can do that in neutral. I just have to wait it out. That's the trick. That is the secret to neutral. Wait until they press a button, and then you press the button because hitboxes hurt boxes. Logic. Okay. Next, we got... Next we got the, wait, not that? Yeah, that's what they're using, too. That's really not that long-reaching either. It's purely like a, you know, trap if I try to interrupt him or something. Yeah, like that. So, I guess I just have to sit here and wait until he's whiffed it. Otherwise, I eat a crush counter. Lesson learned: be patient against Akuma. Wait until he extends. Don't extend yourself. So yeah, I got options. Not really that. I wouldn't say all with punish, but I'm just practicing his normals. It seems like that's working for me a lot better. And that's kind of neutral in general, is you're constantly kind of gaming the opponent to whip a button so you can punish them. With Brog, anyway. Like that. Like, see how I got kind of right where he thought I might be able to punish? He might be able to get me? That sort of stuff is kind of where you need to be in neutral. Just outside of his reach. And you only attack in response to his attack. You don't just do an attack in those instances. Yeah, you can use just about any button to stop that, if he whiffs it. Okay. So be patient. That's the thing. Let's try his demon flip. What is his demon flip anyway? Okay, it's a DP forward, I figured. How do you do the... Is that only in V-Trigger 1? Yeah, it looks like that's only a V-Trigger 1 thing. I didn't realize that. Does he not normally get Demon Flip into autos? I know he gets air... He gets forward jump ones. Oh, whoops. Yeah, he gets air ones. Okay, let's do the delayed one. So you can get a punish every time if you just forward dash under that. Like if we're in the corner here. Although that's a little too far. Yeah, that's not the optimal space to do it, but oh man, screwed that up. Let me make sure that I'm doing this right. Oops. Wait, no. I want to be blocking the other way. Okay. Yeah, I can still punish that. Can't recover from that fast enough. I could always just do that. Yeah, I can't even do that. Huh. That's interesting. Although that's gonna auto-correct. Okay, now let's practice. Wait, I want to be blocking the other direction, my bad. Alright. Okay, that I cannot do that in. Although, that's what I do. Okay, that's simple enough. Pull him away from those fireballs. Easy enough. That's not too bad. Okay, now what's... trying to think of a way that I can cancel into Demon Flip so that he'd do that stuff on block. Well, he probably wouldn't do it on block. Yeah, we'll just do regular Demon Flip. Now let's see what happens. Ah, man, okay. Let's see what happens. Actually, let's take this one off, put that one on. Sorry, I'm being a little indecisive here. Is it that one? No, what is it? What is it? Is that just EX? What is the thing where he... what is the thing where he kicks down? Let me see here. Okay, that's the Hyaki thing. That's... You can do a Tatsu after that? That's just the EX version, I see. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, you have to do it like... You have to do it like as soon as you touch the ground. I see. That makes sense. Okay. That's what we need to be trying. Okay. So I can just outright punish that. If he's gonna try to do that instead of the fireball. So there's no reason not to F-dash underneath him. I don't think. That's right. Good to know. Alright. And of course I can always just moon punch.
Time for battle.
I'm learning valuable tools against Akuma. It was one thing when I was able to, you know, understand what to do on paper, but actually being able to practice him with him as a dummy makes a big difference. I just have to not be afraid of him too when he's doing that demon flip, because a lot of times I'll respect it, and I'll just let him do that. Like, I'll sit here and do that. Alright. I'll just set him a dummy now. Huh. I want to see if I can still do this. Actually, one more thing. Whoops. Wow, he just did that preemptively. Huh. Oh, okay. Okay, so I can still do that against Akuma just fine. Alright. Yeah, okay, that works. I guess that's just a Ryu thing that doesn't work. So tap is still very useful against Akuma, that's good to know. I mean, I guess Very might be a stretch, but it can also go underneath the standing heavy punch if he does it in neutral. Although I don't know if the recovery is good enough that he can just do that and then block the thing. Oh great, another Geef. Alright.
You are
Be patient.
in the top
Oh, it's Mike too
10,000
strong.
in the world.
Damn. Well, I'm gonna lose this set. This is the guy that beat me in the tournament.
Round one. Fight. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, he just up and grabbed me. I'm playing a little more patiently. I'm reading more to his movements. We got this. That was dumb of me. Shoot, I screwed that up. Damn it, I am not playing patient. Of course he jumps again. See, I jumped the first time, and it didn't come out. So, of course, I do it a second time, and that's when he reads it. Wow, he read that. I should not approach. That was dumb of me. What the hell am I doing? I'm going into autopilot mode here. Oh my gosh, I did not do a target combo. That was a grab. I knew it! I can't freaking approach him. Why am I doing this? Why did I freaking do that to myself over and over again? Every time I approach him, he just freaking baits me and then beats me. That's my problem. I know better in this matchup. He just waits and jabs every time. Or he'll SBD me if he, you know, blocks the thing. Yeah, I kind of do feel like I have to do a lot of risk in neutral. He can just wait there and jab me. Or V-skill.
Fight.
Oh my gosh, I am misjudging this like crazy. Of course. Of course. What am I doing? I see him landing and I'm like, oh! Wow. I have the life lead, so he's got to come to me. I knew he was gonna jab. Oh my gosh, the jabs. They're too freaking good. There's no whiff punishing, there's no freaking poking it out. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? I should be crouching that. Of course, read wrong. On block, that beats out a freaking... Of course. That pisses me off so much.
You lose.
I had him. I freaking had him the first round. And then I was like, oh, I'm gonna rush in like a maniac. And that's where it all goes downhill. And then my anti-air doesn't work. Then the freaking jabs just jab me out of everything. The thing is, he'll freaking waste the timer the whole way. He's just waiting for me to hit first, and I always hit first and get beat out from it. No, he did 3 moves. He did jab, he did V-skill, and he did SBDs, and then he occasionally did standing heavy kick. So yeah, I don't like Zangief. Like, if I could get good at full circles, I'd play him, because all I'd have to do is 4 buttons. Combination of 4 buttons to just keep me out. And that really tilts me. Like, nobody can keep their cool for that long unless they're a pro. And I'm clearly not a pro. It just doesn't feel fair. It's like the one matchup in the game that forces you to play entirely different than what you're used to. And I cannot keep my cool that long. Definitely cannot. I need to see what his jab is on block. Is that really that plus? Okay, crouch light punch. +3 on block. And yeah, his SBD is 5 frames. Yeah, that beats out a jab. I don't know why I thought I could stuff it with a jab. Like, I know there's ways to deal with it. And you saw the first match, I kept my cool, I was playing, and I got around on him, and then just went to shit after I just kind of turned my brain off. You have to be so freaking careful and so conscious with Zangief. He just has to sit there and hold down back until you make one mistake, and then he jabs you into SBD. He doesn't even have to do anything. He can just walk forward and it'll push you back. Because he's that intimidating. I know he's not really that good by any means, but he's good against ROG, and that's what really is frustrating. Is that ROG, the only answers he has against him are standing heavy punch and grab, which you don't want to be that close for grab usually unless you can catch him on his B skill. And then LK, MK, HK, target. Those are like the 3 tools to, or 4. I'm so tilted I can't even count right now. Nah, I wouldn't do that. Mike 2 Strong didn't actually win the last tournament. It's because Zangief actually has bad matchups. It's just ROG isn't one of them. It's pretty much a done deal for Zangief if he wins against ROG. I mean, if he plays against ROG. Hang on, I'll be right back for a second. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Had to compose myself. Get a cupcake. Drown out the salt a little bit.
Zangief, cyclone!
Okay, so we're gonna recreate what he was doing.
Punching already.
That's enough. Enough of it. Yeah, there's really nothing you can do against that. I pretty much have to weasel my way in and go for a grab or something, or I just have to hang back and wait for him to come to me and hang himself with his own noose. That's what he was doing. He was just sitting there playing nice and patient, waiting for me to kill myself by approaching him. Because that's like rule 1 against Zangief. You never directly approach him, let him come to you. And I kept breaking that over and over again because, I don't know, I'm a bad Balrog player. I just rush in and do random crap. I'm not really thinking when I do things. Feels bad, man. Hold on a sec. We'll just let Zangief do his thing there for a bit while I finish my soup because it's starting to get cold. And Toddler, you do realize that the TO is Joe Monday, right? He's a Zangief main. I think he's just gonna laugh at you. I said, Joe Monday, the TO of the Reddit tournaments, he's a Zangief main, so I don't know if you doing that would really mean much to him. He'd probably laugh at it. I don't know about that. Against a lot of matchups, Zangief is actually pretty honest. Balrog is one of the matchups that can just not tolerate Zangief. Just a struggle Balrog players have to go through. And that's like, even when Season 2, that's a big reason too why you didn't see too many Balrogs in the top 8 in tourneys. His hard matchups are very hard. Like Birdie. And screw Birdie. I suck against him. I need to work on Birdie. I need to fight more Birdie players who are actually worth their salt. Yeah, like birdies, there aren't too many birdies in Season 3. I think it's because they nerfed his EX. They nerfed his EX Bullhead in V-Trigger 1. Plus, most of the birdies just went to Abigail because Abigail is like super, you know, high tier right now. He's basically a better birdie at this point, so it makes sense. The only thing Birdie really has over Abigail is the mobility. Birdie is a lot faster and a lot trickier. And that EX Dolphin Dive is pretty much free online. What are you talking about, Toddler? I've been fighting tons of Ryus. on my way to Diamond. Just look at the tapes. I fought at least like 30 or 40. I suck against Ryu though. I really can't stand the character as a whole. He's vanilla Street Fighter the character. It's a Ken. Oh. You want to see me play as Ryu?
You are currently ranked in the top 10,000 in the world.
Hell no, I'm not playing Ryu. I hate Shotos with a passion. Like this Ken guy. He's gonna get all of my hate right now. For being Ken. And jumping around and doing a bunch of raw DPs. With no real reason of doing it.
Round one. Fight.
Like that. Look at that random DP. Little laggy. Little laggy.
Round two. Fight.
There's the XDP. I should have blocked it. Oh man. Oh man, the crouching heavy kick. That's supposed to be unsafe. And I'm pressing the button to stuff it, and it's not coming out.
You win.
Ken's doing B-skill runs on block strings is really, really fake. Unless it's like maybe a meaty setup. That's the only thing I can think of that might give him enough clearance for it, but I don't think so. I wonder if this guy's really from Brazil.
Fight.
Oh, still waking up with buttons. Oh, not close enough. That is punishable. Don't ever let a Ryu, or not a Ryu, don't ever let a Ken, don't ever let a Ryu either. Don't ever let a Ken EXDP into V-trigger on you on block. This guy hasn't done one Hadouken. Okay, that was a thing. Should've known that was coming. I should've known the overhead was coming. I was at the front. He was gonna do an overhead. Ken's corner pressure is really gimmicky. Oh, he's blocking those overheads. Not real. That was a cancel, and I screwed that up. Would have baited that out. Wow, this lag. Laggy Kens, everybody. Laggy Platinum Kens, my bad. You gotta add the Platinum in there too.
You win.
They are the face of Street Fighter online. Sorry. My brother's having lag issues on his fighting games. Doing a speed test right now. See if it's laggy or not. Does say 6 for ping. I want to see really quick what league points I'm at. But yeah, I'm gonna reset my router, and I think I might just call it, because 2.5 hours is a good amount of stream time. I didn't really make too much progress, I don't think, but yeah, I made 500. All in all, that's a pretty good net. It's definitely plus, not negative. I want to see though. Okay, yeah, you can see my ranked match win-loss ratio going way down. I figured that's gonna happen. My win-loss ratio is 53% so far in the last 100 matches. That is garbage. I have been playing like complete and utter garbage too. Like, I have the game plan and then my brain just decides not to listen to that. Especially against Zangief. I don't know what it is about Zangief, it's like he just triggers something in my head that just makes me go into autopilot and rush after him, when I know that that's not good and that's not smart. I shouldn't be afraid to wear the timer down. But as Rog, with his fast-paced fighting style, that's kinda how it goes. Okay, well, that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit that follow button and all of that jazz. See you later.